Okay, let's just start with a reality check. If you're looking for car insurance today, you're probably not just typing best agent near me into a search bar, right? And then clicking through 10 blue links.
No, not anymore.
You're opening a chat bot and asking, who's the best local agent for a family with a teen driver?
And that single shift, I mean, it changes the entire game. You're not trying to rank on a list anymore. You're auditioning to be the answer.
Exactly. So that's what we're digging into today. We've got this whole stack of materials from a digital marketing agency called Samyak Online.
Right. And they're pitching themselves as this kind of technical partner for insurance pros navigating this transition.
Yeah, and our mission here is to decode this alphabet soup they're talking about, AI, SEO, LM SEO,
AISEO, all of it.
and figure out how an insurance agent is actually supposed to survive when the search bar, basically disappears.
Well, the biggest takeaway from their materials is that we need to stop thinking about keywords. We have to start
Yeah.
thinking about context.
Okay, well, let's look at the jargon first, because I can already sense some buzzword fatigue out there. They mention AI SEO and LLM SEO. I mean, are these just fancy rebrands of regular SEO to sell more consulting hours?
I don't think so, not really. Traditional SEO is about convincing a search engine that your page is relevant to a word. AI SEO uses machine learning to understand the intent.
Okay, yeah.
So if someone searches life insurance, the AI is trying to figure out, do they want to buy a policy right now, or do they just want to understand what term life even means?
And LLM SEO, how's that different?
That's the real frontier. That is optimizing your content specifically. So large language models, ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity ingest it, and then cite it.
So you want to become the source material,
You want to be the source material the AI uses to construct its answer. Yeah.
which I guess leads to their other terms, AEO and GEO.
Answer engine optimization and generative engine optimization.
Right. It's all about getting into those AI overviews at the top of Google.
Yeah.
But how do you actually do that? You can't just buy an ad spot there.
No, you can't. You have to basically force the AI to understand the relationships between all your data. And this is where they bring up semantic SEO. They emphasize that you can't just have disconnected pages anymore. You need to map out how your teen driver policy page relates to state regulations and, accident
It
forgiveness.
sounds like you're building a map for a robot.
You literally are. They talk a lot about schema markup.
Yeah.
Think of it as labeling your website's code so the AI knows, okay, this is a review, this is a price, this is a location.
So if the AI has to guess what your content is, it just moves on.
It ignores you completely.
Okay, but here's where I get a little skeptical. I can add code to a website. Why does that make an AI recommend me over one of the giant insurance conglomerates?
Because of trust. It all comes back to trust. The source hits really hard on the concept of EEAT.
Experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. That still feels a bit abstract for an algorithm.
But in finance, it's actually a hard metric. These AI models are programmed to avoid hallucinations, giving bad advice. If your site has sloppy code, broken links, or generic content, the AI flags it as low quality. It won't risk recommending you for something as serious as life insurance if the technical signals don't scream credible.
So good technical hygiene equals algorithmic trust.
100%. And that's where the whole Samyak Online pitch comes in. They argue that the local agent can't be an expert in risk assessment and an expert in, link audits or disavow services.
Right. I noticed that in their case studies. They mentioned a client, Amy Nakatch,
Yeah, that's the one. They fixed a Joomla site for him and moved the speed scores into the green zone.
which sounds like tech trivia, but
But for an AI, speed is a massive signal of reliability. If your site lags, the crawler leaves before it even reads your content.
And there was another note about WordPress maintenance from a client named Sumik. It seems the argument is that outsourcing the heavy lifting, the back-end mechanics, is the only way to compete.
It lets the agent focus on the human side. You build the relationships, you let the engineers build the digital map that leads the AI right to you.
So if we boil this all down,
Hmm.
being found is no longer about keywords. It's about teaching the algorithm who you are.
It's about becoming the entity the AI trusts enough to recommend.
Okay, so here's a thought to leave you with. We used to rely on human referral partners, right? Your network.
Sure.
Well, now your most important referral partner might just be a machine. So ask yourself, if an AI were to summarize your business right now, does it know enough to vouch for you? Or is your digital reputation just too blurry to trust?
That is the question.
Thanks for diving in with us.